The Arden is a 126-unit multifamily affordable housing project in Fairfax County. It's located less than a block away from the Huntington Metro, so therefore it's transit-oriented. It serves 279 socially diverse households and participants in our wraparound services and programs that we provide for all Wesley Housing residents. Everyone needs to participate in our society and in our communities, and everyone needs to be provided the same opportunities regardless of zip code or where they are in life. There's one word that comes to mind for me, and I think about it daily in our offices at the Arden, and it's the word Sawubona. And it's a Zulu greeting that means hello, but more literally it means we see you. It's at the core of what we do. It's a part of our core mission and our values to not only create housing, but create opportunity for our residents. HAND has been a great partner and advocate, obviously, for the work that we do. They've been a leader in trying to find innovative ways to provide data in support of the work that needs to be done, as well as training and advocacy. So we certainly appreciate their partnership, and we salute them for all the work that they've done. And so I see this award and this recognition in front of our peers as a reflection of all of our work and continued advocacy for more resources, and an example of what can happen with the proper level of innovation, ingenuity, hard work, and truly political will to make it happen. I'm Camilla McAfee. I'm the President and CEO of Wesley Housing.
Well, the Rosen provides 87 units of housing for families located in the Petworth neighborhood of Washington, D.C. It's for both market rate, and there are some unrestricted units there as well. It's actually part of a larger Spring Flats 185-unit redevelopment that includes housing for seniors and homeownership opportunities as well. It consists of 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, 9 of which are permanent supportive housing units for the formerly homeless, as well as a large amount of community spaces, including a community room that can be used by local nonprofits, residents, as well. As we know that there's an interaction between housing and health. It's not just housing. We have to be cognizant of that and try to serve people in all ways that we possibly can. We can't be everything, but I think as developers we have the responsibility to make sure that folks have access and pathways to get to the supportive housing. Well, I think stable communities are important to all of us. First of all, it's the right thing to do. HAND's theme this year is really important because it emphasizes transparency, responsibility, and action among our development partners. We're very proud of the development. It's just important to us to know that something that we've done and continue to do is recognized by not just HAND, but hopefully by our partners in the community that work with us. Now more than ever, it's important for us to be creating safe, decent, affordable housing in our communities. It means everything because, first of all, it means that we're serving people who need it. It means that we did the right thing when we originally conceived of this type of redevelopment. Hi, my name is Jeff Blackwell. I'm Senior Vice President of Real Estate Development for Victory Housing.
As a community-based organization, we really see housing as a platform to community revitalization. We want our families not just to live in attractive, well-maintained housing, but also to live in neighborhoods that have good schools, that have access to retail, to services. It's very important, and we think that housing is the stepping stone to neighborhood revitalization. People's housing is a basic right. People need to have stable housing. And people come into our doors every day that do not have housing security, that are facing really escalating rent increases. Maybe they're facing foreclosure or eviction. And we're there to help those people and to make sure that they can achieve some type of housing stability. We recently celebrated our 100th HIP home, and at the celebration we had a number of families come who had bought HIP homes from us in the past. Including in that group was a family that had bought their house 24 years ago in Hyattsville. and they raised their family there, they sent their kids to college. Wealth creation is a very important goal for us and for the families that we serve. Most of our home buyers are people of color. They are first-time home buyers. They probably don't have an experience having grown up in a home that their parents owned. So this is their opportunity to finally build some wealth and some stability for themselves, for their children, and to pass down that wealth to their children. As a community-based organization, we really have to be accountable to the people that we serve. That is a primary focus of HIP. It is one of our core values to respect the people who walk in our door and make sure that we give them what they need, that they do not leave us until we find some kind of an answer for them. HAND has been such a great outlet for us. We often feel that our single-family work is overlooked because it's scattered site. It doesn't have the same impact that a large multifamily building might have. So I think that people don't acknowledge it. So being acknowledged for this work really means a lot to us. Hi, I'm Mary Ann Dillon. I'm the Executive Director of Housing Initiative Partnership, also known as HIP.
I have a sense of fairness. I feel like, in particular, working with the good folks with Capital Impact Partners as an advisor to the various programs they have, I feel like there needs to be a bench that's created to help with solving the affordable housing issues. And anything that I've learned, if I can pass it along to someone else, I feel like I'm doing what I should be doing with that information that has been gifted to me from others. I think from a macro level, I think we should continue to be proactively creative in trying to come up with new solutions for an issue that is continuing to get worse as far as housing affordability. And working with our federal, state, local partners, not just here in DC, but the entire area, we have to continue to work with those partners to come up with new solutions, both public with our in the government. And I think there's actually some legislation that's about to hopefully get passed to expand the financing tools. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Chris is a great partner, not only to us at Capital Impact, but also all the developers we work with through our training programs. He is extremely responsive, and you can just tell how dedicated he is to this work and to furthering the success of the next generation of developers here in the DC region.
For developers of color in general, I think it's important for them to see representation, right? Like when it comes to our mentors and advisors, we really want to make sure that they see themselves as well. And so I think for Chris to really be someone who is accessible is really important to them, and someone that understands the work.
To be able to, for my daily job, help others who don't have some of the things that I have access to from a housing perspective and other perspectives. You know, maybe I'm just a little weird, but that's what gets me up every day. That's my hot button item that I really focus on. It helps me stay motivated every day. I'm Christopher Early, Vice President of Development with Michaels Development, and I'm the winner of the HAND Racial Equity in Action Award.